We're going to learn about coding and robotics today. So I'm going to show you slides to do coding and robotics with Sphero robots, and then I will show you the website. So I'm just going to take a quick overview here. You can use the Sphero EDU website or the app available at all these app stores, and we have them on the Chromebooks. I highly recommend signing in with Google Sign-In to your school account. They're already made by the school district and have enhanced security. Just remember one limitation. The Sphero website cannot connect to a robot via Bluetooth. Only the apps can do that. Now, I've made 5 different lessons here, starting out with the first baby step to get you started on using Sphero coding. Go on to Sphero City, one of my favorite lessons, to a new activity called Nature. 2 of them for more advanced coders, the A in STEAM and storytelling, and then some real advanced lessons for people ready for JavaScript. And what I hope that you will do is find your own level, keep exploring and growing your own coding skills, and remember that this can take you all the way through to high school level. Share your work with your science teacher. We really want to see what you're doing. Get to the Sphero website. So if you start out at Clever or Google, any of those, if you do edu.sphero.com, you can get to the Sphero website. Or if you would like to use a Chromebook app, you can go here to the launcher and find your Chromebook app. Open up the launcher here and go through your apps until you find that one. Here it is for me. I'm just going to escape and go back to the website. Here we are. So the first step is the sign in, and we do sign in with Google so that we're signed in with our school account, which ensures more security, and we've already got an account made for us. If you signed into the Chromebook, then it will already have your Google sign in ready to go. All right, starting you off on this homepage. So we've got the Sphero EDU logo here, so you can always come back to the home, and then some tabs on the side. The first one is home, to come back here, activities, programs, classes, drive, and then this is about your profile. So to show you the first one, I'm going to go to activities and we're going to look up draw and blocks activities. So I'm going to go to their search. I'm going to type in draw and it'll show me the activities for draw. I remember there are 3 of them, draw 1, draw 2, and draw 3. All right, and this is the one I'm referring to when I say draw, just plain draw, not jungle draw or something else. Draw 1, draw 2, draw 3. When you do these activities, it's going to teach you every function possible with a Sphero robot with draw coding. So draw is what Sphero calls the kind of coding where you draw on a touch screen. Here's a video showing some of that. And the robot will go in the route that you drew. So it is coding. It is a coding language that the Spheros can use, and it's great for beginning coders. All right, I'm going to show you a little of this layout. So the activities all start out with 2 columns like this. On the right side is their icon. On the left, the name, and then there's an overview. Mostly I think of this as the teacher overview. It tells you a little bit about it. Then there's a line here to show you a new section, and this section is the instructions. Here's the first instructions. It gets its own box. It's got a number. So this is step 1. It's got a title. What it put in regular typing is what they want you to read. If they put it in italics, this is something you can say out loud to someone to have a conversation about, just like this part. You can mark it as complete. It won't let you mark yet until you click Start Activity. Once you do that, you can mark as complete after each step. I've already done this one before, so it's showing you that right here, how far I am through this lesson. A lot of these steps include a video to show you what to do. When a lot of kids do this, they go to push play and they don't always get the option to go full screen. So I recommend going to YouTube. You click YouTube there if it won't let you go to full screen. Then it'll load it again over here. And it can go full screen so you can see a little better. A lot of what they're showing you want to be able to see in detail. Okay.
Welcome to the Draw 1 shape section.
They're really nice videos. So you can go through each part of this until you get to the end of this section. There's another line to show you the end. Now we're at their gallery where users can post photos of their work. So that's what you're seeing down here. When you finish all of this, you can go back to the activities. I clicked here on activities. It does the same thing if I click all activities. When you start something, it saves it in workbook. So anytime you start that activity, it's going to be saved in here. All right, so if we go again, search out draw, and this time do draw 2, then you can do the same process, but you'll learn some more about how to do drawing coding. Draw 2 is over here, then draw 3. When you finish those, you can do the same type of system for blocks coding. So they've got, I think it's 4 blocks lessons. The lesson I'll do is showing how to do Spherocity for coders who are ready to start drawing. So we'll go to activities and click on that for all activities. Do the search and search up Spherocity. This is an oldie but a goodie, one of my favorite Sphero activities. Excuse me. There's a few variations on it now. This one's been up for a little while. So this is set up like every activity. It's got 2 columns, a picture over here, title, and a little explanation for teachers, then a line, and it starts the directions. It's got step-by-step instructions. 1 with a video, 2, little explanation, step 3 with another video, step 4. A challenge if you'd like to add that. Then down here is the gallery where people have added photos of their work. So essentially what you're doing in Spherocity is you're going to draw a city layout and have your Sphero drive through it without crashing. They set up these items to be like buildings. And if you look down here, they'll show you can draw a street with some buildings on the sides and kind of check out the length of it. Draw it out. Those are some buildings this kid is drawing. Essentially, they're making this street go straight, turn, straight, turn. And so their robot is going to have to start here, drive down the street, make a turn, drive down here, turn, drive down, and make it to the end. In coding, we really want to make sure that we are deciding where the robot will start, deciding where it needs to go, and make it get there. One of my favorite things about Spherocity is that when you build it out of things like this, or use a salt and pepper shaker or whatever you have around the house, your robot might just knock into it, and it can be really funny. We want to make sure that we're going back and trying again to get it to go down the street, because when we're doing drawing, sometimes it's a little bit hard to measure the distance. So a really important part of Spherocity is trying again and again until you get it right. All right, for our higher level coders, I'd like to show you a couple of newer options on Sphero. So I'm going to go to activities and all activities, and I'm going to find the first one up for you called nature. So I'm going to search out the activity called nature. Oh, here we are. So I'm going to try to find nature 1. So nature has steps 1 through 8. Here's nature 1, and you can follow these through, and this looks like a really fun activity. If you're ready to move on from there, let's see, I'd like you to try. I think I saw it up here. Oh, maybe not. I'm going to search out for one called Put the A in Steam. A in Steam. So this is a drawing-based activity. It looks very cool. So you can try all 8 of these. Put the A in Steam. And then I'd also like to see you try one called storytelling using the Spheros. This I find very exciting. So for our writers, you can try storytelling with Spheros. If you are a very advanced coder, I'd like to recommend that you go to Programs and try the JavaScript Wiki. This is for people who are really good already at blocks coding and would like to learn a bit about JavaScript coding. So you'll see on this side is the table of contents, and you can skip to sections if you want to try that. But one of the things I really appreciate about this is that they give you the coding and let you copy it. And once you do, you can kind of change it a little bit to see what will happen. Here's some more that you can copy and try. Lets you get a chance to get used to that. Ooh, they even have a copy button right here. Another thing I would like to recommend for advanced coders, now this is very new from Sphero, they have something called CS Foundations right here, Computer Science Foundations. I have not tried this out ever.
Here's Science Guru. There is no data in progress.
That's my Alexa.
You want to start in?
No, I don't want you to talk, Alexa. So you can try going to activities and then try CS Foundations. And actually, this is where I got the A in STEAM. And I believe nature was in here somewhere too. Anyway, you can test these out and see how they are. And definitely let me know how it goes because I've never tried this one before. All right. I hope you enjoy and you challenge yourself and you try and learn some new things about coding and robotics. Anybody who finishes and would like to send me a code to run on a robot, I will test it out for you.